comedians that people hate. So let's continue that trend and talk about Two Bears, One Cave.
Okay. The Summer Bears.
Stavros Halkias and Chris Distefano have had the most interesting run I've ever witnessed on a podcast, where Two Bears, One Cave has become a podcast where I guess even the fans don't like Bert or Tom. And Bert and Tom aren't always together, and they've really they've taken their foot off the gas for this podcast. It's just a cash cow that I don't know that either of them really care about anymore. And they were like, we're not going to be around for a few weeks. Let's have Stavros and Chris Distefano fill in for us. And it's been a breath of fresh air for Two Bears fans, apparently. They're ecstatic. And Stavros and Chrissy D have not been able to believe the feedback they've gotten. And so this is them addressing that in their final edition of the Summer Bears podcast.
This is our final summer episode.
It's the last one.
This is our final.
I actually can't believe it's 6 weeks, dude.
This is the 6 weeks. We were only supposed to be signed on for 5. They let us go to 6 because Tom and Bert just don't want to do it anymore.
No. I mean, we think this is our last one. If they make us a big enough offer, we'll come back again. But listen, we know we got the bargaining power now.
Yeah.
I thought, honestly, I had no idea what to expect. I was like, oh, Chris, it'll be fun. I love doing pods with Chris. Tom and Bert, love those guys. If we could do them a solid, great. I thought people would hate, because I'm trying to conceive of a world where you step into someone's podcast and everyone's not pissed off.
Right.
Like, to me, I was like, this doesn't make any sense. They listen for you guys. I have been shocked at how much people love this episode.
Stopping me in the street and be like, thank you for taking over.
It almost feels like someone is making them listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah, it's almost
like they're strapped in the fucking Clockwork Orange chair and they have to watch Two Bears, One Cave. And it's like, oh my God, thank God it's two guys we don't really know that well, and it's a better show. I have to go back and watch. I guess the show sucks.
Yeah.
I don't get fun when I do it. I didn't realize people hate it, but this has been great for me.
It is why, and Stavros makes a great point too, because anytime, like if you do something different with your show and you're just like, hey, here's 2 different guys hosting or whatever. We haven't had that experience in recent weeks, but other shows, I imagine, if you just have randomly like 2 other people host the show, it's always just like the comments are always like, this is bullshit. Fuck you guys. Why did you do this to us? Why did you put us through these losers? And you would expect that with Two Bears, One Cave. You would think that the audience loves Tom and Bert. And to Stefano's point, people are stopping him and going, thank you.
I do like the analogy, like it's the Clockwork Orange chair when you're tied up and your eyes are pried open.
Turn it off. I don't know why, because it doesn't seem like a podcast that people even really watch like guilty pleasure. Like we watch it because we hate it so much. I know Podcast Cringe covers them, and Too Lazy to Try does a little bit, but like even those channels stopped talking about Tom and Bert. So they get a ton of views. So it's still a massive podcast. I don't know why people are watching if they hate Tom and Bert so much. There has to be an opposite to that, right? There has to be people that are like, oh no, I still love it. Because like those guys tour in massive venues around the country.
Yeah. I have a feeling though it got to the point where it's like you like the show, but it's so funny to make fun of it.
Maybe there's some of that, but there is like with both, Bert has always gotten hate.
Yeah.
And Segura just has. I usually am not one of these guys that, like, this guy has changed, but Segura has gotten like somewhat insufferable to the point where like even he's tried to make an effort to pull back. Like I think even he realized he was getting obnoxious.
It's gotten enough that he's got to listen.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. What I will say about them, to their credit, and this is what I've always credited Bert for, is that they'll allow this on their podcast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they'll come back and laugh about it. And this is not something they would get angry about. Like when you look at someone like Howard Stern, not that Howard's ever had a fill-in, but like if he did, if someone filled in and was like, oh my God, I saw that, like Howard has podcasts that cover how bad he is. Holy shit, I didn't realize that. That would never make it on air.
No.
Someone like Stern. So you got to give them at least credit for that Stavros and Chris could come on and do that. And they continue.
I would love to be a like second husband, stepfather, because and it's just nice. Someone has set the bar so low.
Sure.
Tom and Bert are sort of like the guy that knocked the lady up in high school.
Right.
Promised they'd be there forever. They changed.
Right.
They don't treat her well anymore. They're off to Hollywood.
Right.
And now we're just some guy who pays the bill. We're not doing a good job.
No.
We're just not, I guess, just really bad at it. I don't even understand. We're so nice and low. We're just kind of fucking around, and people act like this is the best entertainment they've ever had in their life.
I love Stavvy's reaction to it too, where he's like, I guess like they suck at this. Is that what it is? Like, are they like really bad?
They're terrible.
And it's funny because Bert and Tom picked two guys that would come on and have that conversation. Like Norman is another one of those, but like Distefano and Stavros are at the top of the list of guys that'll come on and be like, God, the comments really fucking hate you guys, huh? Like they'll just call it out immediately.
Go to blindmike.net for everything Blind Mike. Look at me. I did it. Kragers did it.